Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, I want us to revisit a trending story regarding what Biden could have done to William Samoei Ruto. And this is still in line with the story of Haiti. We've done so many videos. These days, if you discovered, we keep you updated on the events in Haiti. So in this particular story, Biden inasemekana amemgeuka William Ruto. Politics is a very bad, dangerous thing. Yeah? Like in that video on Margaret Wanjiru na Ruto. Ruto amemgeuka Margaret Wanjiru. Sasa hapa Biden amemwacha Ruto mataani. Na hii ni ile in regards to the deployment or police deployment in Haiti. William Ruto recently signed that, I don't know, it's called reciprocal agreement, but that saw the Prime Minister come to Kenya. There was some signings agreement, and you also understand that there was an escalation of violence the moment that document was signed. There was a takeover of airport, takeover of police stations. You also heard about the thousands of inmates who escaped from prison, and that is amid gunshot in those prisons that led to the prison break. So you heard about that story. Then there's another story whereby it is said that the barbecue or Fraser barbecue, this is the gang leader who said that yeye ataamua kwamba watu watapigana mpaka the last drop. Yani ni vita ya kufa na kupona this time round. And then there was some pictures piga zile bulletproofs, and he was clad in military kind of gear. So Biden amekataa kutuma troops Haiti. Biden amekataa kutuma troops in Haiti. So I want us to dig deeper into that move by Biden and why Biden has done that at a time when there is no deployment is supposed to be done, and why has he made that move after the signing between the Prime Minister of Haiti and the President of Kenya. So before you do that, allow me to welcome you again to this analysis. Encourage you to support this channel by subscribing and liking, and please share this video. To those who supported us before, thank you so much for that support. So why did Biden decide to renege on a promise he made? And why has he done that, after Ruto and the Prime Minister of Haiti signed an agreement? Why? Personally, I have a feeling that Biden maybe was luring Ruto into that trap of involving himself with the Haiti crisis. And then, after Ruto ameshaingia kwa trap, Biden was to technically pull out.
And we embrace nations stepping up to lead new ways and to seek new breakthroughs on hard issues. For example, on Haiti, the Caribbean community is facilitating a dialogue among Haitian society. I thank President Ruto of Kenya, I thank him for his willingness to serve as the lead nation of a UN-backed security support mission. I call on the Security Council to authorize this mission now. The people of Haiti cannot wait much longer.
So that's why you find that in the latest story that Biden refused to send troops to Haiti. This story, this should be alarming, especially to William Ruto, because right now, reneging on that agreement between him and Haiti, hakutakuwa na, itakuwa tricky kidogo, though anaweza amua as head of state to do that. But I don't know why, William Ruto rushed to make that agreement. But of what benefit do we have in Haiti?
2-year-old former cop who has now turned gangster, fired from the Haiti National Police in 2018 after being named in a series of violent crimes. Cherizier first came into the spotlight in 2017.
You know, like there are areas like, for example, Rwanda. If there is a crisis in Rwanda, I mean, that's an area we can comfortably be pleased with if we send troops there or our local police there to go and quell the tension there, because we as a country have an interest in Rwanda. There are so many people from Kenya who work in Rwanda, so we'd like to have a Rwanda that is, you know, is peaceful, so that coexistence between the two countries inaendelea, so that our people can continue to get jobs in that area na wafanye kazi without being threatened. But Haiti, a place that has been known for violence, Biden mwenyewe ameogopa kutuma polisi wake huko. So what is happening? I don't want us to delve deeper into why we have to send or why we don't have to send, but the fact here remains that Biden, it's alleged that Biden has not ascended to an agreement between US and the Haiti to send more troops there. There are two things. Either Biden realizes that this is a lost cause, or Biden realizes that in Haiti hakuna kitu cha maana pale kufaitia tena, or Biden realizes that these people, the troops ambao natuma pale, they might end up being killed. Because look at it, hebu iangalie from this perspective, they are going to be like peacekeepers, meaning they don't have to, they will not engage with the, you know, sana hivyo. But those people have declared that watapigana mpaka wafe wote. That should worry any head of state, any president, any prime minister in the world should be worried by that, because this is a lost cause. So I wanted to make you understand about that statement of, or that move from Biden, because if this is the case, then politics ni mchezo mbaya sana, and one should be worried about wazungu kutumia Afrika. So are we seeing a scenario where Biden anatutumia tuende tukaji-involve kwa Haiti? What if the Haiti people decide to reciprocate, or rather they decide now send their people here, gangs, to now cause violence in Kenya? Or if that is the case, because that can also work. You see with the issue of Al-Qaeda, what used to happen, the bombings, US bombings in Kenya.
People really should sort their problems without terrorizing others. How do you expect this to support from people of Kenya? Kenya has always lived in peace. Why should they target Kenya?
Kenya had never involved itself with the US, but because of that, mambo kama hayo kuvamiana, they came to Kenya, and Kenyans suffered. What if that happened with the case of Haiti? Maybe that's why Biden realizes that sisi wacha tukae tu nyuma, tutaki kuinvolve, alafu Haiti waje tuattack huku kwetu. No, because that can also work. I mean, that can also happen, because what if they win the war in Haiti and Haiti gangs wapotee, alafu waseme sasa we will do what Al-Qaeda does by, you know, those bombings, suicide bombers. I mean, what if that happens? So I think that's why Biden anajivuta nyuma kidogo, anasema hapana, wacha sisi tukae nyuma, because hii Haiti inaweza tuletea balaa. This Asian country inaweza tuletea shida. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this move by Biden to suddenly renege on a promise he made of also sending forces there, of sending police forces there, or sending troops there for peacekeeping? So perhaps if you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe this channel. Give this video a like. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.